So let's jump into the transmission. So for those of you who are brand new to the transmissions, the way the transmissions will work is we're going to go into a collective meditation together. And what happens is, as we go into the meditation, I'm shown things energetically. And I'm a little bit like a reporter. I'll be explaining what I'm seeing in my mind's eye, and it'll kind of help guide us into the meditation space. And you may have experiences of seeing the same things that I'm describing, or you may have completely different experiences. It's all perfect and it's all good. So don't worry about seeing or not seeing, or seeing things that are the same or different. Just allow yourself to kind of be carried by the experience and go into a nice state of meditation as deeply as you can. Before you go into the transmission, it's good to be comfortable, whether that's sitting or lying down. However it works for you, that's the easiest for you to relax and really be in a nice receptive space for the transmission. And then as we go into the transmission, you will walk through the journey of the transmission. There'll be many elements of it. Sometimes people will drift off or feel like they've fallen asleep, but really what's happening is, in consciousness, you're kind of stepping aside from the experience. Sometimes people worry that it means they're missing the transmission, but it's kind of the opposite. It means you're so deep in the transmission that your soul literally takes your conscious mind and kind of parks it aside for a little while for you to be able to receive the attunement of the transmission even more directly. So don't worry about falling asleep or being kind of drifting off in consciousness during the transmission. You can always re-listen to the transmission for the words and the images and those kinds of things later. So just let yourself go deeply into the transmission, as deeply as possible. And then at the end of the transmission, we'll wind it down. And I'd like to leave a space for people to be able to continue in meditation if they prefer to do that. So I'll gently wind down the transmission, and I'll say if you're ready to come back into your body, etc. But feel free at that point to kind of stay in the meditative space. And then as we close down the transmission, I'll just stay online and watch questions in the chat box, but we'll do it in a really quiet way so that people who want to stay in the meditation can just really stay deeply in the space of energy that we're creating through the transmission. So feel free to do as you please. And then but we won't create a big sign off or a last minute. I'll just watch the question and answer box, and people want to type comments and those kinds of things, feel free to do so. Okie doke. And then so we will prepare ourselves now to go into the transmission. So just make yourself as comfortable as possible. You can be sitting or you can be laying down, whatever you prefer. And just take a moment now to let your body relax, just to go fully and deeply into a nice state of relaxation. You can breathe in and breathe out. And breathe in and breathe out. Just a nice deep breaths to kind of slow down your body, slow down the physiology in your body, your heart rate. Just allow your body to relax more and more deeply. As you breathe in and out, just feel any tension leaving your body. Just imagine that you're sinking deeply into your body, just into the heart center of your body. Just bring your attention there. And just keep breathing. Just take time to allow yourself to move into a nice, fully parasympathetic state, just completely relaxed. If your mind wanders, just let it wander and then bring your attention back to the moment that you're in. Just stay with us in the guidance and in the meditation. And as we go into the meditation this way, you begin to feel your body is really in a relaxed space. And as you're gently breathing in and out, with no force of breathing, just let your body breathe in a natural way. With each gentle breath, you're pulling light into your body with the breath. And with a little pumping action of the breathing, there's an energy you're drawing into your body, one breath at a time. And just bring your attention or your point of concentration, your point of focus into the heart center, your heart chakra. And just see yourself emanating from this space. Just imagine there's a light in the center of your heart, and the light is luminous. It's beginning to brighten and shine. And as this happens, you'll see a beautiful light field that forms around your body. It fills up like a balloon, and it expands through your physical body and into the space around your body. And with each breath, this field of energy is being energized a little bit more each time. And the energy that's enhancing your space as we do this has a beautiful vibration. It's a rose pink light. It has a very beautiful pink hue. And it's creating a beautiful space around you, just a beautiful field of light. And the light is getting more and more intense with each passing moment. And as you sit in the space of this energy, you may feel in your body that the cells in your body begin to tingle. Like a little vibration, you might feel it in your hands or in your feet or anywhere in your body. And you're registering in your physical body the reality of this light. Your physical cells are reacting to the light that's building around you. And the light continues to grow more intense, and you begin to see the energy around you sinking into the surface of your skin. And it's like water when you pour it on the soil. It just sinks into your body. And the cells in your body are nourished by this energy as the energy sinks into the structure of your physical body. And just let your body receive from this energy the light, the beautiful healing presence that it contains. And as we move into this space together, I can see the group of us in meditation take form as if we're in a large circle. And the circle is big. There's lots and lots of people standing in the circle or sitting in the circle. And we're forming a chain or a link around the base of a large mountain. And everybody is immersed in this beautiful pink energy that we've created together. And as we stand in a ring, there's a beautiful ring of light that forms as we're all standing beside each other in this formation around the base of the mountain. And the energy field around your body is being intensified. It's becoming even stronger as we stand together in this way. And everybody's energy catalyzes the energy of everybody else in this meditative space. You can feel a beautiful enhancement of energy, like the energy is being empowered as we work together. And there's a channel of energy that begins to flow in a spiral around the ring. And it's passing from one person to the next in the space around the body, forming a spiral as it moves in an arc through the circle of all of us standing in meditation in this way. And as the energy moves this way, it's channeling in even more light and more information. We're just going to allow ourselves a moment to acclimatize to the energy. Again, you may feel this in your body, the vibration in the physical body may be registering these energetic changes. And as the light continues to spiral in this way, the energy is becoming more and more powerful. And as this happens, you begin to realize that even though this energy is more powerful and more strong, as the vibration is rising, it's becoming more and more harmonious. And you get a sense that as the energy supports us in this way, it's lifting each one of us in terms of vibration. We're being raised up, energetically speaking, through the experience of the meditation. And as the energy is enhanced, the energy in our body is enhanced. So we feel our own vibration rising incrementally as the energy continues to move. And we just take a moment here just to acclimatize or accommodate the energy. And breathe in and breathe out. As the energy becomes enhanced in this way, there's a tendency to control our breathing. So just remind yourself to breathe. Take a nice deep breath in. Breathe into your body. Relax more deeply as you exhale. And the energy begins to become so strong that it begins to pulse out from the ring. And it's creating like a cloud of light that's moving up the sides of the mountain. The energy is moving up over the mountain, higher and higher, and it's filling the space of the mountain with energy and with light. The energy field moves all the way up to the top of the mountain, all the way up to the peak of the mountain, in the middle of the circle. And as the energy is enhanced this way, there's a beautiful pulse of light that begins to take place. It's like it pulses within the mountain structure. And as this happens, there's a beautiful field of light that emerges out of the mountain and into the space around the mountain. And intermittently, every few seconds, there's another beautiful pulse of light. And as the energy from the structure of the mountain pulses this way, again, you feel the energy in your body being enhanced. Again, we're just pausing here for a minute. The light continues to pulse gently from the structure of the mountain. And the field of energy emitting from the mountain extends into a space far beyond the circle that we've formed. You can feel it pulsing into a space that moves around the entire planet. You can see like a sheet of light or a field of light that gently pulses, and with each expanding pulsation moves around like a gentle wind all around the surface of the planet. And if you look carefully at the light, you can see it has a pearlescent quality, like an opalescence. And it's pink and white, little flecks of color, but there's a beautiful, soft radiance to the light. It's very nurturing energy, and it's just moving in a gentle way all around the planet. And as this light field continues to expand in this way, you can feel the power of its energy. It has a tremendously nurturing attribute. It's like being held in a divine embrace. You just allow your body to sink into the energy, into the consciousness of the energy, and just receive in your body the healing vibration it contains. Let it touch the cells in your body, move through your nervous system and all the organs in your body. Feel the beautiful healing quality it contains. Just absorb that into your body. And as we stay suspended in this space, above the mountain, there's a beautiful pyramid that begins to take form. It's a four-sided structure made of light, and it's as if this pyramid is descending down on top of the mountain like a capstone on the mountain. And the mountain mountain is held within the structure of the pyramid of light. And the top of the pyramid begins to become luminous, like a little star at the top of the peak. It becomes brighter and brighter. And as this happens, again, you can see an energy that gently moves down over the sides of this pyramid, drawing an energy into the space of the pyramid. And this light in the pyramid has a really gentle blue, like a powdery blue attribute. The pyramid is filling with the energy that's being created in this way. And again, we just observe as we allow our bodies to attune to the energy that's being developed. And through the top of the pyramid, there's a channel of light that descends as if from the space above, and it connects with the top of the pyramid. And there's a beautiful light that begins to flow down through this channel of light. It looks like a helix, but it's flowing down into the pyramid. And over the surface of the pyramid, a beautiful cloud of light forms. First in the shape of a donut or a torus around the pyramid. And then from this field of light, we begin to see forms that begin to take shape. And we can see the light beings, the Sirian light beings that are descending through this portal of energy. And they move into a space down over the sides of the pyramid and through the circle, as if the energy can pass through physical form, and they move into a space behind the circle. And standing behind each one of us in the meditation is a light being. And they're in the form of light. The arm of the light being moves over your shoulder and is placed on the front of your heart chakra, your heart center. And their left hand stands behind you, holding the back of your heart center. And just allow yourself to be held in this sacred embrace. Just feel the love and the support that is standing with you in this space, holding your heart. You can feel the incredible love that is radiating or shining from this beautiful light being that's with you. You can feel there's an energy that forms between the hands inside your heart chakra. The intensity of the energy is, again, it's enhanced or growing. Just let your body attune to the energy. Just breathe into the energy and let the energy support you. And as we're standing in this space, there's a myriad of visions that begin to take place. Each single person in the meditation is being catalyzed or triggered, and many different memories are being brought to the surface. Memories of this lifetime, memories of prior lifetimes. And not so much a vision, but a state of feeling. And we can feel all the different experiences that have been part of the human story, your own life, your own soul's path on the planet. And there's a beautiful compassion in the energy in which we're being held. You can feel the compassion and the grace. And each one of us knows that there have been many difficult experiences and so many painful feelings during incarnations on the earth. And all the while, it holds a divine purpose. But at this moment in time, we're being held in the compassion and the grace that is the cornerstone of healing and transcendence. Just allow your body to attune to that energy as you're being held in this sacred space. And breathe in, remember to breathe, just breathe into your body. Just allow your body to attune to the energy. Receive from the energy all that you need to let your heart be lifted, let your heart be light. You can feel within this energy there's a balm of grace, as if it's washing away any sorrow, any sense of restriction or disappointment, any jealousy, any anger. Just let the energy wash through your heart, wash through your body, and be fully open to the grace that it contains in this moment. And breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. And just let the energy open your heart space. Let the heart center in your body open. You might feel a little pain or tenderness even as this happens. Just let the energy move through your heart center, through any sense of restriction or tightness. Just let the energy move and wash through this area, lifting in its pathway any sense of restriction or limitation. Just let your heart be touched by the power of this light and this healing grace. And the energy continues to catalyze the heart center. And you can see the hands of the light being moved back into the space behind your body, beside their body. And they're standing behind us, just in a position of reverence and love. And in the quietness of the moment, you just feel the love, the honor, the beauty that's being conveyed as we're held in this way, energetically speaking. And a beautiful spiral of light descends over the pyramid, and it swirls around the circle. A beautiful array of light. And as this happens, the consciousness of the Sirian beings, the collective of the Sirian beings, steps forth to speak to us in a message, in a moment that's tailored for these times. Dearest beings of light, we come to you this evening in a unique energy for a unique expression. As we journey through the transmissions, you can see that each experience is different and uniquely tailored to the energy of deliverance that is suited to the transmission at hand. This evening, we say to you, we come with the universal force of the Mother's love in our wings. The journey of humanity has been fraught with challenge. And in the most recent of days, there have been any number of challenges that each human being has encountered uniquely and collectively. In some ways, this can be viewed as a trial of the human spirit. But we invite you to view it through the lens of a different pair of eyes. You see, dear ones, in the heart of the Mother, there is a wisdom that encompasses her manifestations. And there is a knowing that although all things are not known, there is a driving force to goodness that exists in the flow of life. Because all life originates in the light of the Creator's eminence, all that flows into form originates in the light. And although the journey is fraught with challenge and experiences of different types and different kinds, there comes a day when it is time for the light to awaken to its essential nature and to return to the heart of the cosmos. You see, dear ones, in your ever-expanding dreams of consciousness that are part of the manifest worlds of reality, your soul has journeyed and has given rise to a myriad of creations. It is time for the earth to undergo a transformation. And the transformation is by design. For although each and every element of the story of the world to this point in time has its own meaning and purpose, the earth has arrived at a place where it is appropriate to rekindle the memories of your greater spiritual being. Each one of you is a creator in the field of creator light. Each one of you has a unique role to play in the unfolding ascension on the planet. And that role, dear ones, can take many forms, many shapes, many expressions. But the greatest of all of these potentials is to embody the love which flows through the mother's heart into each and every one of her creations. Your physical body is a temple for the spirit. Your physical body is prepared in the womb of the mother to manifest in this world. It is in the temple of this body that the spirit dwells. And that spirit, dear ones, flows through the channel of the mother's love. On a larger scale of understanding, the planet too is a child of a greater galactic consciousness. The earth too has her mother. And the same love that flows into the heart of every human being flows into the planet. In these days of ascension and in the crystalline changes that are taking shape both within and around the planet, there is an awakening of a grid of consciousness that will serve to support the future evolution of mankind. We have labeled it the Diamond Mother Grid. And the reason we have so entitled this crystalline structure is that the words embody the essence of that which will be given birth through its presence on the planet. For you see, dear ones, as the diamond field of consciousness is held in place, It, in a crystalline or quantum way, will serve as the matrix upon which the energy of the new will take form, be nourished, and sustained. This crystalline grid is becoming very powerful in these days. It is being energized by the photonic light in the aspect of the galaxy through which your solar system now moves. And with each passing day, the energy in this grid is being enhanced. What is the nature of the energy in this grid, you may ask? And it is for this reason we return you to the Mother. For you see, dear ones, the pulse of energy in this grid contains the compassion of the Mother's heart. You must think in galactic terms to truly understand the meaning of these words. For your planet is in a metamorphosis, and it is changing into an elevated version of itself. The field of energy and consciousness in which the planet will come to dwell will be enhanced by the flow of energy that is contained in this crystalline reality. Imagine, like a fish who swims in the sea, you are moving in a field of energy that is at once your environment and simultaneously your support. And it is in the matrix of this energy that new thought gives rise to new creations. In the days ahead on your planet, many new things will come into being. So you begin to see and understand why we return to the Mother, to understand the next steps in this phase of the Ascension journey. Because new things are brought to life in this way. In this moment, we light a torch and we hold it high. And as you look towards the torch in your mind's eye, you will see a flame of hope. There is a light that contains truth that shines brightly. And though we speak metaphorically, we also speak in very practical terms. For you see, dear ones, there is a luminosity that is beginning to flow into the planet that will forever change the nature of human reality. The planet's energy is lifting. Your energy is lifting. This whole of creation is being raised in vibration. And as this gentle rise in vibration manifests into form, It creates the foundational field in which new things are possible. And when we say new things, we say new things that are supported by the nature of resonance in the field. As this energy continues to rise, a gentle shift in consciousness occurs, such that some things could not be supported as manifestations, and other things will be given the life-giving breath of new life. You may think of each day as a wave at the shore of the ocean. And as the wave of that day washes over humanity, a little bit more of the older energy of restriction and domination is washed away. In very real terms, dear ones, this will lighten your heart. And you'll begin to understand why, in this moment of unity with the Mother, this is the essence of the transmission at hand. In the days ahead, in any moment of time, when you feel the heaviness or the oppression of a passing energy, call upon the Mother to hold your heart. For you see, dear ones, her love is always with you. And it will always respond to your intention. Her love will always allow you the freedom to make your own choices. And it will shine with a gentle wisdom that will guide the path upon which those choices are made. We say to you, you are dearly loved. We say to you, you are dearly supported. But what we say to you tonight is that you are forever held in the divine heart of the Cosmic Mother. And her love is growing on the planet exponentially as we speak. As we prepare to pull away in energy from this transmission, we remind you that although we come into moments of more unified contact, we too are always with you in spirit and in brotherhood. Brotherhood and sisterhood. For you see, dear ones, we are part of a galactic family of light. breathe deeply into the energy of this moment. Let your heart be lifted. Let your energy be raised by this moment of unity. Unity with the heart of the Cosmic Mother and the galactic family of light. As always, we remind you, through the light of the Eternal Sun, together with you, we are one. And gently we see the light rising up over the pyramid, back to the apex at the top of the pyramid, and through a channel or stream of light above the pyramid. And the energy forming the pyramid begins to gently dissolve as if it's vaporizing in space. And there's a beautiful wave of energy that flows down over the mountain and into a spiral, creating a toroidal field of light that moves through the whole circle, standing at the foot of the mountain. Awash in vibration of light and energy. And at this point in the meditation, if you'd like to stay in this space of energy and meditation, feel free to do so. And if you're ready, you can begin to let your consciousness gently move back into your body. You feel yourself in your physical body. You just move your body in any way you need to be comfortable. Wiggle your toes, wiggle your hands. And just allow your consciousness to move back into the form. And you can open your eyes when you're ready and come on back into the space. So if you stay in meditation, enjoy your journey. And we'll stay here just for a few moments. If people have any comments or questions, we'll be able to see and read them. And we look forward to our next gathering in May, Unity with the Heart of the Crystals, as we continue our journey in the Unity Teachings.